Hey guys, you're checking out Ground Up TV. This is the very first episode. I'm really excited to get this one off the ground. First episode where I've actually asked for some questions, and I've got some questions to answer. So let's jump in. The first question is from Justin Smith. Now Justin's asked two questions, so a little bit greedy, mate, but because you are a friend, I'll let you off this time. So Justin asked what the best sources of fibre are. I mean, fibre is a really important part of our diet. You know, it helps with our digestion, prevents things like our gastrointestinal disorders, so helps your gut, your gut and your intestines and stomach just run really smoothly and pass on all the nutrients into our body that we really need. And it also, another positive is that it slows down sugar or glucose getting into our bloodstream, which is also another super big positive. What are the best sources? So things like fruit and vegetables, nuts and seeds are the best way to go. Besides from being highly nutritious, offering a whole lot more vitamins and minerals, they offer so much more than what we're told to eat, like oats and grains and stuff like that. And your stomach can also find grains and whole grains difficult to digest in your stomach, so it kind of defeats the whole purpose really of even eating grains, whole grains, to help with your digestion. Skip the grains like brown rice and oats, and go for fruit and veg, especially green veggies, and other coloured vegetables. So, second question from Justin. He asked, what are the best foods to help recover from injuries? Now, I like this question. It's a really good question because I think sometimes we can forget that our bodies do a fantastic job of kind of healing themselves and repairing themselves from different injuries or preparing for different things that may come in the future. So I really like this question, and I think with better nutrition and by implementing some good strategies, we can definitely speed up that recovery process and help give our body the best chance it can get with repairing itself and getting us back to 100%. So a big thing with injuries is like trying to get rid of the inflammation. Like our body, once we get injured, our body kind of wants to protect itself, and it does this through a variety of mechanisms. But one thing is that the area in which we're injured generally gets inflamed. So the first thing we want to do is just get rid of that inflammation. So I mean, there's a variety of ways we can do this, but nutritionally and with food wise, we want to look to include things that we know will fight inflammation. So things like omega-3, like good quality omega-3 fats. So like your fish oil supplements or fish in general. Good quality pasture-fed animals. So like grass-fed beef. Lamb and stuff like that that's eaten what it's meant to eat, grass, and not finished with grains. Another thing is like grass-fed meat products, so things like butter, milk, cream, good quality stuff, like this made with good quality animals, like good quality animal products that have been raised well, etc., etc. So with that being said, we want to limit any intake of things that are pro-inflammatory, that cause inflammation in our body. So things like omega-6 on the other hand. So omega-6 is what comes from things like grains, grain-fed animals, commercial cooking oils, so things like vegetable oil, canola oil, sunflower oil. We want to really try and avoid these during the time that we're trying to repair our bodies. We should try and avoid those things 90% of the time anyway, or all the time anyway. So I mean, that's not a massive thing. So yeah, include more omega-3s, get rid of the omega-6s in your diet. Another thing that we can do is obviously just, it gets boring hearing about it, eat more fruits and veggies. Like these things, they provide minerals and nutrients and stuff like that, minerals and vitamins that help our body, keep repairing, building new muscles, building new cells and stuff in our body. So include heaps more of those when you're going through those sort of injured times. Include more in your diet anyway. Also, another thing you can include into your diet, which is pretty cool and to incorporate, is something called like bone broth. So homemade bone broth using good quality pasture-fed animal bones. So the cool thing about bone broth is you can make it, put into a pot, make your own stock sort of thing. You can just have a cup of it on winter days, or incorporate it into other soups or slow cooked meals, etc., etc. And the cool thing with bone broth is that by cooking the bones for an extended period of time, you release a lot of the collagen that is inside bones in the marrow and stuff like that. So what that does is helps our body rebuild bones and rebuilds the ligaments and stuff that might be injured. So yeah, include more bone broth. It's awesome. It tastes awesome. You know, it's good for you, and it fights injuries. So yeah, good luck with it. All the best. So that's it for today. I think I'm going to keep these nice and short and sharp. You know, a couple questions each video. Just keep things moving, keep things fresh. Don't get stale on you. So next week, I've already got a couple of good questions talking about anabolism and catabolism of your muscles and body, and also what we can do post-workout, after what sort of foods we can eat post-workout that are going to help with recovery and stuff like that. So yeah, thanks for checking out Ground Up TV. Hope to see you next week. Bye.